But let's see how well you pass my quiz.
Oh, no. I'm about to be challenged.
Christina, now it's time for me to take you to school with Are You Smarter Than?
Is it on? Good morning, CKC Elementary. It's your wacky principal, Mr. Pistorino. Just a couple of announcements this morning before we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Whoever keeps putting fireworks in my car hood, it's not funny. We will find you, so you might as well turn yourself in. Not cool. And Timmy, if your mom insists on picking you up after school, please tell her she has to come on time. I have a life too, and I don't like staying here all night long. And finally, will Christina Lomangino please come to the principal's office to take her makeup exam? Welcome back, Christina. Oh, and children, enjoy the rest of your day, and remember anything you learned today, you'll never use as a grown-up. Ta-ta!
All right, Christina, so this is Are You Smarter Than? And this month's edition is math.
Oh, no.
So we're going to go through the grades.
No.
First grade to fifth grade.
I'm not smarter than any of these in math.
They're not too hard. They're a mixture of, if you don't listen correctly, you might get it wrong. Or I just haven't thought about that in a long time.
You do understand that I still count on my fingers.
We all do. First grade, question number 1. If you cut a quarter into thirds, how many pieces would you have?
3.
There you go. Good.
Okay.
It's the trickery of the words because you have quarter.
Yeah, I
And then
always
thirds.
hated questions like those.
Next question, what makes a square a square?
This is math? It has 4 equal sides?
Incorrect. It's if you read Stephen King books, then you're a square.
Oh, Jesus.
No,
I
you're
thought
right.
this was a real quiz.
It is.
Okay.
4 equal sides. Now moving on and graduating to second grade.
Ooh, I graduated?
On a class field trip, there are 4 buses taking 36 students to the zoo. Each bus has the same number of students. How many students are on each bus?
What was the question? How many students are on each bus?
Correct.
36.
Incorrect.
Oh, I suck.
9 students on each bus. You just do 36 divided by 4.
Didn't you say each bus has 36 students?
Each bus has the same number of students. There's a total of 36 students. I'll read it again. On a class field trip, there are 4 buses taking 36 students to the zoo. Each bus has the same number of students.
Okay.
It's one of those that trips you up. You're not used to
This is why
listening.
it's stupid, because these questions never measured intelligence. How does that measure intelligence?
I guess you learn how to divide.
No, because it's the fact that you said taking instead of each contains.
Yeah.
That measures intelligence?
I remember these tripping me up in school.
I was like, this is so dumb.
If your mom buys 52 grapes and your dad brings home 34 grapes, how many grapes does your family have?
Say it again.
If your mom buys 52 grapes and your dad brings home 34 grapes, how many grapes does your family have?
Mom buys 52 and dad brings home 34? Is that what you said? 86?
Correct.
Okay.
Good job.
Again, it was just because you're not used to listening or reading questions like this.
It's also harder when somebody's saying it to you verbally and you can't look at the words.
Yeah, true. Okay, I'm going to have you write this down. What number is this Roman numeral? Draw an X, draw a V, and an I. So XVI.
16?
Correct.
You know what? Normal kids would have been stoked to slack off, but not you guys, because you're not normal.
That's right.
X.
16. Good job.
Cool.
I think if the I was in front of the V, it's a -1. Mm-hmm. So it'd be 14.
Because that would be 4 instead of 6 if you just look at the VI
Right.
versus IB.
Congratulations. You've graduated to third grade.
Did I really? Because
Yes.
I got some wrong. Okay.
When writing out a fraction, the numbers above and below the vinculum are called the...
What?
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 All right, so when you're writing a fraction,
Right.
you have the number above, and then you have a line, and the number below.
Yep.
I guess it's called a vinculum. Vinculum.
That little line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vinculum. Okay, I
What's
didn't know
the
that.
question?
What are the numbers above called, and what are the numbers below called?
Called?
Yeah.
No idea.
You don't know?
No.
Top one is numerator, and bottom one is denominator.
Okay. Sure.
Get out. We're here to learn.
How many grams are in 1,000 kilograms?
Oh, no, I'm terrible at this. I don't know conversions. Grams to kilograms? It's in systems of 10, but I don't know.
Well, how many grams are in a milligram?
I don't know any of that. I don't know grams, measurements.
It's 1 million.
Cool.
And it may sound easy, but nothing could be harder. It will test your head and your mind and your brain, too.
It's like when you put the weights on the scale.
All right, 4th grade. The interior angles of a triangle always sum to...
180?
Correct.
Good. That's pretty good. All right.
That one I would have forgotten and wouldn't have gotten for sure. Okay, 5th grade. Here we go, the big one. A hexagon has how many sides?
6.
6, correct.
So-
If you need half a cup of flour and you only have a 1/4 measuring cup, how many times do you need to use it to get the right amount of flour?
2.
Correct. And finally, if a football field is 100 yards long, how many feet long is the football field? Whew, I would not get this. I never know.
Yards to feet.
Yeah.
So what is it?
If a football field is 100 yards long,
Uh-huh.
how many feet long is the football field?
3 feet in a yard? 300 feet?
Correct. Nice.
Distance is a little... I could never measure distance looking at something. Like, I couldn't tell you what 3 feet or 3 yards looks like. That's straight memorization of how many feet in a yard.
Good memory, though. So that was math.
Yeah, I suck at math.
Our next one through this year, I won't do it every month. Our next one will be history.
Good. Can we never do math again?
Okay.
This is why I purposely picked a field that I would never have to utilize math.
The look on your face, I think you did not like my opening for this segment. I was very proud of that opening.
No, it's not about that. I know I'm not smarter than a first grader when it comes to math.
Oh yeah, but you didn't know it was math.
You're
then.
calling me to the principal's office to be tested. That's not a fun and exciting prospect.
Okay. Well, this has been an episode of Are You Smarter Than? Math Edition. I wonder how the Clatchers did.
Presumably way better, I would think.